We're taught that the path to success is a straight line. The student who memorizes textbooks and follows instructions is promised a reward, only to find themselves decades later climbing a ladder leading to a cubicle. Meanwhile, the backbencher, the student who couldn't be bothered to follow the syllabus, is often the one building the multi-million-dollar company that employs that same valedictorian. This gap exists because the classroom rewards predictability and standardized responses. It prizes the ability to function within a set structure, while the high-level economy rewards those who can operate entirely outside of it. When institutions prioritize obedience over outcome, they aren't teaching you how to build wealth. They are training you to be a reliable part of someone else's machine. The meritocracy of discipline is a management tool for the masses, not a blueprint for success. Most of us are conditioned to believe in the fairness of the queue. We wait in long, drab lines at the bank or the grocery store, accepting the delay as an unavoidable law of society. But the person who walks directly into the manager's office for a private meeting is playing by a different set of rules. They understand that for a specific class of people, the line simply doesn't exist. This isn't limited to banks. You see it on the highway when a motorcade is waved through traffic by the same police officers who are currently ticketing ordinary commuters for minor lane violations. These public rules provide a necessary structure for managing large populations. However, the people who actually run the system understand that access and influence are the real currencies that bypass the bottlenecks. Breaking out of the queue requires a strategy, often called shorting the system. This involves mapping out the formal rules of society specifically to identify where the hidden bypasses are located. The majority of the population relies on official channels. They wait for a government tender to be published in the newspaper or for a job opening on a public portal before they begin to prepare. By the time an opportunity is announced, the outcome has frequently already been settled. The elite use their networks to finalize agreements weeks before the public is invited to apply. In this environment, public bidding functions as a bureaucratic ceremony, providing the appearance of competition, while advantages are locked in behind closed doors. Real leverage is found in the architectural phase of a deal. If you are waiting for the official starting gun, you are likely already too late to win the race. This same architecture applies to your bank account. Traditional advice suggests you should work hard, collect a salary, and save a small percentage of your income every month. The wealthy take a different path. They focus on leverage, using other people's money like bank debt or investor capital to fund their growth. Personal savings are limited by the physical constraints of one human's labor. There's a mathematical ceiling on what you can accumulate alone. By securing institutional loans or equity partners, the elite multiply their reach, controlling assets that capture gains taking a saver lifetimes to achieve. The rule follower spends their life trying to optimize within a tiny, fixed box. The rule maker focuses on expanding the box itself by bringing in outside resources. If you are using only the tools the system provides, like savings accounts and employee benefits, you are operating on a scale that is designed to keep you stable, but never wealthy. Those who choose to ignore these hidden mechanics remain trapped as passive observers of their own lives. They are left to wonder why their hard work never seems to bridge the gap between their reality and their goals. Without understanding how access and leverage work, the average person is left waiting for a stroke of luck or a government change to save them, rather than taking control of the machinery themselves. Shorting the system is a shift in perspective. It requires moving past the belief that the public rulebook is the only way to operate, and instead focusing on the frameworks that actually dictate success. You should learn the formal rules to ensure you can navigate society safely. However, you must realize that those rules are your floor, not your ceiling. Stop studying the manual meant for the passengers. Start studying the hidden mechanics used by the people who are actually driving the vehicle.